Hey guys, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and it's another Top 10 Tuesday. And this week we are doing our Top 10 Troma films. I was going through my collection left and right thinking I had a bunch of Troma. No, I actually own 10 Troma flicks. Holy crap. And some of them I have to say are not great. So I just categorized the 10 Troma films that I have into a top 10 list. I know I'm missing a buttload of flicks. Like, I don't own any of the Toxic Avengers. I know, I'm sorry. I missed out on a sale that had 1 through 4 and the cartoon box set. But now they're coming out on Blu-ray, so I don't know which one to actually get. Because I don't want to double dip. Or I don't want to buy one and all of a sudden this comes out, I'm like, son of a bitch. Or left and right. So I guess I'm waiting for the right version to come out. If not, maybe I'll just buy that box set because it's got all 4 and the cartoons. I don't know. What you guys think? Let me know, like, which Toxic Avengers I should get. I love them all. I've seen them all for sure, but yeah. I thought I owned Monster in the Closet. I don't. That's another creature feature I love watching, so that's going right on my Amazon wish list. I'm kind of shocked that I don't own that one. And I don't own Poultrygeist. That was originally on my Amazon list, but for some reason I guess I took it off and I ordered something else. So that would have been on here. Oops, sorry. So let's start with my top 10 Troma films that I own. Now, again, I apologize for this list, but I'm going to do my best to sell it. And the first one is actually not the greatest, and that is Angel Negro. This is a Spanish slasher. It's number 10, but it's not good at all. It's okay. Like, I got this for 99 cents on oldies.com, and for a slasher, it was mediocre, but it's got some cool special features to it. So if you're like some Spanish horror, definitely check out Angel Negro for sure. It was okay. I'm not into Spanish horror, but I give it a watch. Alright, next one is The Blood of the Ghastly Horror. Again, I got this, another one from Oldies. Oldies had a huge sale way back on Troma films. They were like 99 cents, $1.99. This one's $1.99. Very interesting take on medical science gone wrong. And there's a lot of weird shit going on. There's like a weird ass zombie going through, which was kind of cool, the zombie. Then you had the brain of a killer being transplanted into a normal person. And for a Troma film, it actually wasn't bad. It was decent. Like I said, I only paid like $1.99 for this, brand new. So it was a very different take on a zombie film from Troma. So, gotta know what Troma. When you see Troma, you gotta know what you're getting into. Alright, number 8 is Redneck Zombies. Another take on the zombie genre, where a bunch of rednecks, I don't know if this is the one they distilled toxic waste into moonshine, or this is the one that ate the toxic waste. I think this is the one they ate toxic waste. They thought it was kind of something new to eat, and they turned into Redneck Zombies. Oh my god. Low budget, but fun, cheesy flick for sure. Like I said, once you get into Troma, you know what you're getting into. So, again, I got this one off Oldies, and it actually came with the CD. It's like a double bill. I think this was like $1, which I thought was pretty badass for Redneck Zombies. Alright. Alright, number 7. You're going to see this a lot. This one is the this is my favorite triple header from Troma. But I'm going right to the crotch shot. Zombie Island Massacre. I've seen all 3 of these, and I love all 3 of them. Zombie Island was actually really good. A bunch of people are on vacationing on an island, and they're all there. A bunch of different people from all different genres. And they're going on a tour of the island, and they're getting killed off one at a time. The islanders there's no zombies in this film. It's mostly like a they use voodoo or whatnot, but they're killing off the different people in the tour group to possibly eliminate choices. I'll give it a take. But the choices were pretty neat on why these people are killing these people. Definitely check out Zombie Island Massacre. If you haven't, I would recommend that one for sure. That was a lot of fun. That's the original poster back there. I enjoyed it. I liked how they did the story on it. It was a really good story. All right. The next one is Graduation Day. This is a slasher that Troma put out. I know this one gets a little hate on, but I actually enjoyed the slasher. It's cheesy. It's got a couple weird, funny deaths, you know, with the sword and the football. That death was weird. But pretty much about a track team. The girl dies on the track, and the boyfriend believes that the coach overpushed her because she had a heart attack, and now he thinks it's him, but everyone thinks it's a different person on the track team. And then, of course, other people in the track team are getting offed one at a time. There was definitely a couple cool death scenes in it. Some were like normal javelin. I think there was a bed. I remember there was like a bed of spikes. Pretty cool flick that Troma put out, and I'm glad they got a Blu-ray release of Graduation Day. All right, back to the triple pack. Next we're going to is Blood Hook. This one is another type of slasher, but a cheesy slasher. It is a fisherman who has a giant lure, who pretty much lures and catches people on docks, boats, and everything, and drowns them in the lake. And it's pretty much tied to the radio and music and noise. And they're having a giant fishing tournament happening. And this killer's going around with a gigantic ass lure and snagging people. It was actually not bad flick. It's got some cheesy moments. It does have some gore to it. And he keeps all his dead bodies like submerged in the water on this dock. It was kind of cool. So I definitely recommend checking out Blood Hook. Cool little, fun little slasher. All right. Next one we go to is Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD. This one is definitely a fun watch. Oops. What the hell? Oh, it's my finger. My bad. Sergeant Kabuki Man. What can I say? A cop gets infused by the powers of Kabuki, and now he's a superhero. And later on, he teams up with Toxic Avenger and everything. But this one is definitely cheesy itself for sure. A lot of cool, funky death scenes with chopsticks and sushi and the fans. Funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off. When I found this was a single, I had to buy it for sure. If you've never seen Sergeant Kabuki Man, this is another recommendation. If you love Troma, if you love their cheesiness, this is definitely a cheesy film. Weird ass penis creature in it too. Alright, time to go to the final three. Number 3 is The Children. I finally picked this up. I thought this was out of print, and Amazon had it again for like $11, so I definitely snagged on it. Kids are in a bus. They're driving along. There was an explosion at a toxic waste facility, and they drive through this toxic waste cloud, and it only affects the children. It doesn't do anything with the adults, which is kind of weird. So the children become these mindless zombie-like things. They just hold their hands out, and of course the parents are coming in to hug their kids, everything. But when the kids hug them, they start emitting this toxic gas and start burning people, and the people melt in their hands. Really weird, really cool. I'm so glad this got enough release again. I remember seeing this way back, and I guess it was hard to find at the time because they only had a part of the reel at the time for Troma. It was lost and it was refound and blah 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 blah. So it finally got re-released again for the 20th anniversary edition. Finally had to get it. Love this one. If you guys never seen The Children, definitely pick it up for sure. Alright, number 2. Hey, guess what? That triple pack. That is Blades. I freaking love Blades. I saw this at a VHS back when I was a kid. Kept thinking about it, and I finally took the plunge and watched it. Loved it. It's a Jaws remake. Not a Jaws remake. It's a Jaws spoof on a lawnmower that kills people on a golf course. Yes. A lawnmower that kills people on a golf course. It's got some gore to it. It's got all the cheesy Jaws-esque things to it. We're going to need a bigger van, all that kind of crap. There's like when a kid goes in to get a golf ball from someone driving. The kid gets sucked back into the grass and all this blood comes squirting and you hear the lawnmower just revving up, killing people. Cheesy, good fun. I definitely recommend Blades. I highly enjoy it. That's why it's my number 2. And number 1, of course I have, is Return to Nukem High Volume 1. I can't wait for Part 2 to hit. What can I say that hasn't been said about Return to Nukem High Part 1? Nothing, because this one is fantastic. Yes. Again, I'm sorry guys, that is my list for my top 10 Troma in my collection. I know I need to get my ass in gear, but of course I have so many other titles coming in that are needed. But let me know on the Troma for Toxic Avengers. Should I get that box set that has all 4 and the cartoon? Or should I get them individually on Blu-ray? I've been hearing different things, like PQ is better on one but not good on the other, or other features are better. But again, thanks very much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, check everybody else's out for their Top 10 Tuesdays. Later. Peace.